So you're thinking about taking or retaking the IELTS exam. Definitely watch this video to save yourself time, money, and a lot of headache. Great news! In December, IELTS rolled out the One-Skill Retake option. This means you do not have to redo the entire test, but you can retake just one part of the test: the listening, reading, writing, or speaking. I will explain the conditions, the benefits, and the disadvantages to the One-Skill Retake system. Let's begin. When booking your IELTS exam, be aware that the One-Skill Retake option is not available at every exam center. Although it is available in most countries, they are restricted to certain cities and certain locations. So if you're concerned about passing one section of the exam, it is a good idea to book at an exam center that offers the One-Skill Retake, even if you need to travel a little bit to do this. This can save you money, time, and headache in the long run, so choose wisely. Alright, so you just got your IELTS results and you're feeling a bit down because you need at least a band 6.5 in each section with an overall score of band 7. As in many cases with jobs and school applications. Your listening score was a 7, reading 7, writing 7, speaking was only a 6. What should you do? Retake the entire test? Do a one-skill retake for the speaking? No, not yet. First, you should be thinking about an inquiry on results. When you've missed the mark by just half a band on the writing or speaking sections, it is the best to apply for an inquiry on results. In some cases, you can get that extra half band score and then you will meet your requirements. However, if you missed the half band in the listening or reading sections, an inquiry on results is not a good idea. These questions and answers are standard, so it is very unlikely that marks will increase in the listening and reading sections. Keep this in mind as you make your decisions. The Inquiry on Results, or EOR, is available at every exam center and costs anywhere from $165 to $290 depending on your country and exam center. It is absolutely worth doing this if you missed the mark by half a band on either the speaking or the writing section. However, if you have missed the mark by more than half a band, by a band or more, then this is the time that you want to consider doing a one-skill retake. If you missed your mark by one band or more, it is time to think about a one-skill retake. It's almost unheard of for the EOR to come back with a full extra band improvement. Also, if the EOR comes back with the same score, rather than appealing the decision, it is a better idea to retake that one part of the test. Contrary to popular belief, the IELTS organizations are not an evil cabal out there to take your money and make you feel terrible about your English. They want you to succeed. But they do need to show that you have the skills necessary for work and school. So IELTS has rolled out the One-Skill Retake in December of 2023 with certain conditions. I will explain these and the benefits as well as the disadvantages. Although the One-Skill Retake option is available in most countries around the world, it is only offered at certain exam centers. So before you book your test, be sure to do your research. If you know that you have a weakness in one of the 4 sections, it is definitely a good idea to book your test at a center that offers the OSR, just in case. You have up to 60 days after you get your results to book a one-skill retake. At the time of this video, in Australia, it costs 265 Australian dollars for a one-skill retake. Also, keep in mind that if you have applied for an inquiry on results, you must receive that decision before you are eligible for a one-skill retake application. Let's get into the benefits and negatives of this process. The major advantages to doing a one-skill retake is that you can focus all of your effort and energy on improving that one skill. Secondly, you avoid exam fatigue. This means you do not need to sit for 3 hours thinking in English for the listening, reading, and writing. But you can do only 1 hour for either the listening, reading, or the writing, thereby having more energy and likely getting better scores. One of the negatives, however, is that you do not have the warm-up of English when you retake the full exam. What do I mean? Well, if you need to improve your writing section, when you do the full exam, you do listening and reading first, so your brain switches into English, and this can actually be helpful. Therefore, keep in mind that if you do the one-skill retake on exam day, it becomes exceptionally important that you switch to English before the test. This means speaking in English, doing a bit of English reading before you sit your one-skill retake, regardless of what that might be. A super important strategy to keep in mind when doing an OSR is to give yourself as much time as possible to improve. Remember what I just said, you have up to 60 days to apply for an OSR, and you should use as much of that as possible before your application deadlines. Languages take time to improve, and the IELTS exam is accurate. If you are not making an improvement, it is likely that you will end up with the same score. Our premium IELTS package at aehelp.com for the academic IELTS and gieltshelp.com for the general IELTS is designed to help you improve quickly and for specific sections of the test. The interactive courses and the video library are divided according to listening, reading, writing, and speaking, so you can target any one of these skills over the period of 2 months before you sit your EOR. Make sure to use the discount code SINGLE9 by clicking the link in the video description to save yourself an extra 10%. Now, here are some other important thoughts to keep in mind when getting ready for a single section retake. In my 20 years of IELTS training as a certified British Council agent, I have come to realize that most candidates can be divided into one of two categories. Those who are strong in producing the English language, and those who are strong in comprehending the English language. The opposite is also true. Those who are strong in language production, such as through writing and speaking, often tend to show weaknesses in comprehension, like listening and reading. The vice versa is also true. Candidates strong in listening and reading tend to have weaknesses in speaking and writing. Therefore, it's important to do assessments before you sit your IELTS exam to see which sections need extra attention. Again, you can do this with the 6 sample tests available in your premium IELTS package. Once you know your area of weakness, make sure to divert extra time and attention to improving those parts. Now, when you're getting ready for a second IELTS exam, whether it is a full test or a one-skill retake, be sure to pay attention to both language, meaning vocabulary and grammar, as well as improving communication skills, such as speaking with better content, better intonation, using body language to express yourself more, focusing on structure of expression, like giving clear examples and explanations. By combining language with communication skills, you will give yourself the best chance to bump your score by half to a full band when you take that one skill again. When should you consider doing the full exam instead of just a single section retake? A one-skill retake or inquiry on results is certainly a waste of money if you have not met the minimum requirements in more than one section of the exam. However, some other cases where you may consider retaking the entire exam are especially true for graduate students, those looking to do master's and doctorate degrees. Graduate school is extremely competitive. And even though you have met the minimum requirements in 3 of the 4 sections, it may be a better idea to take the entire test again in hopes that you get a higher overall band score. This is because graduate schools will always look more favorably upon candidates who have the highest IELTS exam scores, regardless of the minimum requirements. This can also be the case for certain jobs, especially in the medical field. So make smart decisions. If you just missed the mark in one section by half a band, start with an EOR. Then go on to a one-skill retake. If you've missed the mark by more than half a band, go for the one-skill retake. And if you're a graduate student or applying for certain jobs, it might be smarter to just do the whole exam once again after you have improved your English language and communication. Good luck the next time you sit your IELTS exam. So you did the one-skill retake and you got a better score. Congratulations. What happens next? You get a brand new IELTS certificate issued just like the previous, showing all of the sections with the improvement on that one section and potentially a better overall band score. You can now use this to meet your application requirements. What happens if you did not improve? Well, unfortunately, you need to take the entire test again. The conditions state that for one exam, a candidate is only allowed one-skill retake for that section. So make sure to prepare and give yourself the best chance to get a higher score. To get help with all sections of the IELTS, for original practice exams, a fully interactive course, a video library with over 100 videos, and an app for your phone, visit and join our premium IELTS package at aehelp.com. It's a one-time payment for lifetime access. Use the code SINGLE9 by clicking the link in the video description. We are an IDP affiliate, a British Council partner, an IELTS test registration center, and I'm a certified British Council agent. We help thousands of students succeed on their IELTS exams every month. Just listen to what this candidate has to say.
With this course, I was able to achieve my IELTS goals. I will recommend it to anyone who's in the market looking for a cost-effective way of achieving it.
Begin learning for success. Join now. Subscribe to our channel. Click over here. Watch another video. Click right up here. And click our IELTS Hero to join our premium package and get access to all of our videos, practice exams, and a fully interactive course.